The Frenchie is one of my confidence patterns, and usually I would tie this on a standard jig style hook, but today I'm going to use a Model 10 hook from Wholesale Flat Company, and this is a Caddis style hook. It's 1x short, 1x strong, and the reason for it is it just provides a little bit of a different profile for the fly and makes it a little bit more versatile in my opinion. We're going to start with a 1/8 bead. It's a little bit oversized, but it is still tungsten. This is just a regular round bead. There's no need for a slotted tungsten bead here. The round tungsten will work. And I start by attaching red thread to the hook shank. And I take that all the way down just about to the bend. For the tail, we're going to use Coque de Leon light speckled Pardo. And it doesn't have to be light speckled Pardo. I've tied this using the ginger, dun color, works really well too. So if your local fly shop is out of a certain color, don't be afraid to try something else. Now I'm going to make the tail just a little over 1 hook gap in length. I'll tie that in right on the top of the shank, up tight against the bead. Trim off the butts. Alright, next we'll tie in a section of copper ribbon wire. And since this is a Pheasant Tail Nymph variation, we got pheasant tail for the body. And if you want a really good sulfur pattern, try the yellow dyed pheasant tail with an orange collar, and it works really well. We're just going to take about 5 or 6 pheasant tail fibers there, align the tips. We're going to tie those in by the tips near the tail. And the reason for that is that those tips are a lot thinner than the butts of the feathers, and it'll provide a nice thinner tail section. So you'll notice I'm going to twist these just a little bit before I wrap them, and that's just going to give me a little bit more of a durable feather as I wrap up these fibers on that hook shank. And it helps keep them together. Just makes them a little bit easier to deal with. Secure a few wraps of thread. And those counter wrap with the ribbing wire. Secure. For the hotspot color, I use Ice Dub, and you can use pink. That's one of my favorites. Purple is another favorite. I really like purple. For this particular pattern, we're going to use light olive because it is a caddis shaped hook. I find that the light olive, makes this a really excellent caddis pupa pattern, as well as a mayfly nymph pattern. Start by just a little bit of dubbing on that hook. Just make a real thin collar. This is something that can get out of hand real quick if you're not careful. A lot of times with this ice dub, less is more. It can be hard to really create a tight dubbing noodle. There we go. Create a little thread collar there just for contrast. Whip finish. And we're done. That is the Caddis style Frenchie. I tie these up along with the standard jig style Frenchie, and I always have a selection of these in my fly box, and that will cover you through a lot of different situations and account for a lot of trout in the net. Catch you next time.